The students around me immediately shot me mocking, contemptuous looks. He's so physically weak. Yeah, running 800 meters leaves him gasping. He's not smart, his grades are average, and he definitely has no potential. I arrived at the Hunters Association's mission hall. Everyone looked up at the main screen. It displayed all kinds of available missions. I looked them over and shook my head. Some took too long while others paid too little. None of them interested me. I couldn't help but sigh. If I wanted to level up fast, the Abyss was my only option. At the Abyss entrance, an attendant smiled sweetly. "Hello, sir. Would you like to buy an Abyss pass?" I nodded and handed her my ID card. 10 Abyss passes, the attendant replied smoothly. "That'll be 10,000 credits. Here you go." Once I had the passes, I walked straight into the Abyss portal, the Crimson Forest. Anyone below level 15 who entered alone was basically asking to die. Yet here I was, a level 4 warrior taking on the Abyss solo. Inside the Crimson Forest, I looked around. An endless forest stretched before me. The enormous blood-red trees gave off an oppressive aura. Blood-colored fog covered the forest, making it look incredibly eerie. "You have entered the Crimson Forest." A system notification sounded in my ear. At the same time, a furious roar echoed through the forest. In an instant, 12 beasts surrounded me and attacked. A storm of attacks came flying straight at me. Even a level 10 fighter would struggle against an attack this intense. But I simply shouted, "Void Walk." The next second, I appeared 30 feet away. The beast's attacks completely missed. The beasts froze, staring wide-eyed into the distance. They couldn't understand how a living person had vanished into thin air. "You think you can ambush me just because you outnumber me? I'll show you what real numbers look like." I waved my hand. In an instant, insects appeared across the battlefield. Their imposing, deathly figures filled the entire clearing. A blade bug swung its bladed arms and charged a flamehorn bull. It took less than 5 seconds. The level 5 flamehorn bull was instantly killed. Before long, the other 11 beasts were dead too. I led the swarm deeper into the forest. I was only level 4, but surrounded by my massive swarm. The hordes of beasts around me couldn't get anywhere near me. The moment they approached, they were shot dead. They turned into experience points and dropped equipment. The swarm moved like a bulldozer, wiping out everything in its path. I quickly reached level 5. At this rate, I could reach level 6 before dark. For an ordinary person, that leveling speed would be insane. But it still wasn't fast enough for me. If I wanted to level faster, I had to go deeper. I'd heard a tier 2 boss called the Blood Mutant Spider lived deep inside. No one had killed it yet. In my previous life, a mysterious assassin took it down. It dropped a skill book powerful enough to be called God Tier. My eyes immediately lit up. In the Abyss, regular monsters respawn endlessly. But there was only one boss. Once it died, it was gone for good. With that in mind, I gave a command. Convert all equipment in my inventory into energy points. Conversion complete. Remaining energy points, 552. I issued another command. Create 10 brain bugs, 10 spine bugs, and 20 blade bugs. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Crimson Forest, a bald knight shouted, "Captain, this is bad." A massive blood-red spider was attacking him relentlessly. Even as a rare shield knight, his health had already dropped by half. That was because the beast was the Crimson Forest's final boss, the Blood Mutant Spider. Lily turned pale and launched a fireball through gritted teeth. But it didn't even scratch the Blood Mutant Spider. Damn it! We only came to farm monsters near the edge. How did we run into the final boss? The long-haired archer beside her looked grim. "Captain Lily, we can't hold out. I'm out of arrows." Just then, the Blood Mutant Spider let out a piercing shriek. Its abdomen suddenly contracted. Then countless plate-sized spiders poured out like a tidal wave.